Hello everyone, my name is Chance Brunton, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Once again, I'm joined by Chris.
Hey everybody!
And we also have a new guest, Kendyl.
Hello!
So, last time we killed Radamat in the sewers.
We did,
and
yes.
According to my quest log, I still haven't returned to Atma for a reward, which is weird.
Who is Atma and where is Atma?
Atma's over here. Her son was killed by Radamat, and so she contracted us to go get revenge.
Okay.
This is Atma. Make sure you talk to her.
I didn't get a reward, so I think we got the reward. It just didn't register.
The reward is just that people in town sell you stuff a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
So, the next thing we have to do, we recovered a Horadric scroll, and then Cain told us that we need to go out into the desert, and we need to put together a Horadric staff.
Okay.
Which means we have to find a Horadric Cube.
Okay.
And we have to find the pieces of the staff, and then use the cube to reassemble the staff. So this episode, we're going to go find the cube.
Alright, sounds good.
Cool.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now be warned. There are lightning bugs out in this desert.
Awesome.
Now we want to hug the wall because that's the easiest way to find the next area.
Okay.
Out of mana? What? Oh, something must have had mana drain.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I never run out of mana as a Necromancer.
Hey, you were gloating last time about how you never run out of mana. You have no problem with it.
Well, none of my abilities use mana. I mean, there are some in Poison and Bone Skipels that kind of suck.
Okay.
And there's curses, which are dirt cheap when I get them. The only real mana cost I have for anything valuable is when I actually summon my minions. But my minions usually have such longevity that I don't have to do that often.
Gotcha.
So I never run out of mana, pretty much. You know, it's a bit ridiculous. Like, even when I get, like, the main ability I might use that costs mana for a long time is going to be Amplify Damage.
Okay.
And that only costs 4 mana to cast. So...
That must be nice. My spells cost 6 now.
Yeah, and then they go up with levels.
Yep.
Like, my Amplify Damage is a curse I can apply to an enemy, and it'll make them take double damage, and that does not scale with levels. All that scales is, like, the duration.
Okay.
So, really, you only need to get 1 skill point in it, and then you just keep spamming the ability.
So what would you get if you did level it up?
Oh.
You'd get increased duration, and a slightly larger AoE.
Oh, okay.
Oh. It's not exactly needed.
No. Like, literally all you get is you don't have to spam it as much to get the same amount of coverage. But it is so dirt cheap that it doesn't matter. And it would conceivably become more expensive with more levels, too, which is counterproductive.
Yeah.
It's like you wouldn't need to spam it as much, but you also couldn't spam it as much.
Mm-hmm.
So we're currently in the Dry Hills. I believe there is a waypoint here. And there's also the Halls of the Dead. The Halls of the Dead is a tomb where the Horadric Cube is located.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for that. I usually circle around the outer edge of the map to try and get an idea of the layout of the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then start doing, you know, a grid search through the center portions to try and find the different things I'm looking for. So my Necromancer's pretty good. My minions are pretty strong in the early game, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
How?
You're doing like most of the damage.
How are you guys liking your classes?
Mine's okay.
I like mine.
I'm always out of mana, it feels.
For me, like, I feel like I don't use enough mana.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be because I'm new to this, but I'm always full on mana.
Must be nice.
Always.
Yeah, I'm like pretty much exclusively empty, just because my attacks are so expensive. Like, I do good damage, but I just only do good damage for so long before I run out of mana to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kendyl, you might, I notice you're not using a lot of fire bombs, so you might consider doing that.
I use a lot of the other stuff. Like, there's a tiger thing. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah, and the martial arts tab.
Yeah, and I use the thunder sometimes, but...
In the martial arts tab, it's important to note that there are 2 different kinds of abilities. There's the, Chris is dying, we should probably go support him.
I'm okay.
There's two different kinds of abilities in the martial arts tab. One of them charges things up. I saw you using one just a minute ago. You've got like several charges around you now.
Yeah.
And then there's also finishing moves that spend those charges to do extra damage. So you want to use them in combos.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of like a rogue in World of Warcraft.
Yes, I believe so. My rogue never got very high level. I think I got to be like a level 20 rogue, but...
my rogue right now is level 120, which is peak rogue.
You're literally like 100 levels higher than me. The only... as far as I... Oh, sorry, what?
I said I've also played it like a bajillion hours.
I only got to like level 60 without using a character boost.
Oh, yeah. No, I have hand-leveled multiple characters in that game. Like just... WoW was like my game for a long time when I was in college, just because it was just something that was just cheap, and I could just like jump into it and do it, and it didn't take a lot of thought or focus. I could just kind of like forget that I had stress and just play WoW.
Mm-hmm. Forget about the exams that we had coming up.
Yeah, forget about, signals.
Forget about EMAG.
Yeah, oh, yes, yeah, forget about, yeah. I took EMAG over the summer, too, because I was an idiot.
I imagine it was really hard.
Yeah, it was just Dahlwood, too.
I took organic chem over the summer, and it was like a hyper-compressed course.
Yeah.
So I imagine that EMAG is the same way, that they, like...
Yes, it was.
Had less time, so they were doing it, like, every day.
Yep.
And, yeah, that would be rough with EMAG.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough summer. And then my dog literally ate my textbook. It's not a joke. He actually ate it.
What?
I went home to visit my grandma, and my dog was there. It's her dog, but it's my dog. And I left it on the counter, which is above waist level. And then we were talking, and I just see the dog run away, and I see him literally just ripping pages out of the textbook because he decided to eat it.
Oh my goodness!
He's the cutest dog, but he loves to eat everything.
Which textbook was that?
EMAG.
So then you had to go to Dahlwood and say, "Hey, my dog ate my textbook."
Well, because there were open book exams and stuff, and so he saw it, but it was only he only ripped out the index and stuff. Pages, so I didn't actually lose it.
Shoot.
But yeah, it was definitely pretty funny to be yeah, my dog ate my homework.
Mm-hmm.
I died, guys.
I'll make a portal.
Cool.
How did you do that so fast?
Die so fast?
No, he made a portal really quick.
I have it bound to a hotkey.
Oh.
I have F8 assigned to the portal ability. That's something I very much recommend doing if you don't have that set up, actually, because it can make for quick escapes.
Okay.
It's second only to saving and exiting right when you're going to die.
Is that a thing you can do that's useful?
Yes. Because you respawn back in town. Perfectly safe. So, and it's even better in single player because when you press escape, it pauses the game.
That's true.
Nice.
In multiplayer, you have to be a little bit faster, but if you save and exit before you die, no consequence. No, I just had to pause for a moment to allocate abilities, and also I need to now bind a key because I just unlocked amplify damage. So next time we see enemies, I'll show you, they'll get a little thing on them when I cast it, and then they take extra damage.
Oh, okay. So is that a hunter's mark or something?
Yes, very much so. Only it's AoE hunter's mark.
That's helpful. I think the current Diablo 3 Necromancer has something like that, but I think it's isn't it something just glows around your character or something?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Have you not played the Necromancer in Diablo 3?
Oh, I have. I've played a bunch of Necromancer.
So I know it has the different I can't remember what they're called, the glyphs or whatever that you can cast, but you can have them just radiate around your character, so you don't have to worry about it. I think one of them is.
Yeah, I don't think I paid much attention to those. I was only concerned with what can I do that actually summons a minion. That was my big concern.
Those sweet skeleton mages.
Oh God, the upkeep though.
You just hold the buttons. But you never played on console, did you?
They should be permanent.
Yeah.
I don't like having to keep pressing a button to keep my minions alive.
Well, on console, you can just the one of the triggers on the controller, and then set your your generator to like the X button on the PlayStation 4 controller, and you just hold the two buttons at once, and it'll just constantly cast. You never have to think about it. And so you just walk around and hold two buttons, and everything just dies. Wow. Diablo 3 is a very different game from this one.
Oh, look, here. Oh, yeah, he died too quickly.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, these guys. See this?
Oh, yeah.
This little red thing?
Does it amplify our damage too, or just yours?
I don't know what it amplifies. It just says amplifies damage taken by enemies. So I don't know if that's, like, in any way source dependent or type of damage dependent.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta just go fix some stuff.
Yeah, I need to sell some things as well. Kendyl,
Oh, I don't have my body.
You didn't pick up your body after you died?
Nope.
Well, it's on the map, so you should be able to backtrack and find it.
Yeah. I sure hope so.
Yeah, so I assume that it just amplifies all the damage the target takes. I mean, worst case scenario, it does nothing.
That would make the most sense, for sure.
Otherwise, I'd think they would specify, right?
Yeah. Like, damage from your minions increases or something.
Yeah.
There she is. Found me.
Okay.
Also, Kendyl.
Yes.
I think you're on or I think you're on 1 hit point right now.
Yes, I am.
So you probably want to drink a potion.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. It's green now.
Because poison won't kill you, but it'll leave you on 1 hit point, and then anything else that touches you will kill you.
Oh. Okay.
Which I think Chris found out last episode. About how poison brings you down to 1 hit point.
Yes.
You were like so scared of dying to it.
Yeah. Poison is dungeness.
Oh, I found the waypoint.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
I've made a portal by the waypoint.
Thank you. Yeah, Chance here with the hookup.
So, Kendyl, you got your body back?
Yeah.
Okay, if you portal back to town, then my portal should be nearby. And then you can go down it and get the waypoint.
Wait, your portal.
My portal should be very close to yours.
Yeah, it's a little further up. Yeah. I believe she found it.
Yes. So make sure you click the waypoint, and then we're just ahead.
Mm-hmm.
This game does a thing where the more players in the game, it makes the enemies harder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which does make things dangerous if you're not going around with your full party. So, like, if one of us goes away to do something, then the others will find themselves fighting harder monsters than they would on their own.
It wouldn't matter so much, except the death penalty in this game is pretty savage.
There isn't really a death penalty on normal.
Well, the whole, like, you don't have a body until you go grab it.
Right. It gets more savage on Nightmare and Hell difficulties where you lose XP when you die.
Well, that's just rude. Okay, this guy has infinity health.
Amplify.
Okay, he dead. I'm poisoned, but I'm okay.
Alright, yeah, there's not much you can do about it unless you have a potion of antidote in your inventory.
Yeah, I had one, I sold it though, because money is more important.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Just be careful when you're poisoned. Keep an eye on your health, and, you'll be fine, generally. Mm-hmm. You can also, like, just chug healing potions to kind of fight it. Yeah. That's a big... That'll really eat through your potions, though. So, that must be your helper.
No, I think it was a diamond dropped.
Oh. Yeah, there's an emerald here. I got it. By the way, we all... Or at least we all should have... I only see 2 rogues, but we all should have one. I think, Kendyl, you might have forgotten to resurrect your mercenary when you died.
That I did, yeah.
There is the guy you talk to resurrect your mercenary, will sell you, can also allow you to hire a different type of mercenary, if you're interested.
Yeah, Act 2.
Oh, okay.
There's a different one per act, I believe.
Except for Act 4. Act 4 does not have one.
But Act 5 does?
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah, Act 1 is the rogue. Act 2, you can get a guy with a spear who has auras, which are either defensive or offensive in nature. And in Act 3, you can get a guy who casts magic, like sorceress spells. And you can get them in fire, ice, or I think also lightning. And in Act 5, you can hire barbarians.
I like it.
Here we go. 3 Horadric Cubes.
Where? Oh, yeah, one for me. Thank you.
Yep, everybody take a cube.
And then go home.
Yep,
Which is the button to see everything that I can pick up again?
Alt.
Alt.
Just put... Oh, no, I put arrows in the cube.
There is a recipe for that, like to turn arrows into bolts or something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, organize everything. Okay, there we go.
So the cube can do lots of different things, and I don't even know... Did you say Picard Kane?
I said decard.
Oh, I thought that was a joke about him being bald.
He is bald.
No, oh yeah, so the cube has a lot of different potential recipes for it, and, you know, even I don't know all of them, or even most of them, but the most common one is you can take 3 gems of any type and combine them to make a better type.
Yeah.
There's also transmutation for runes, and I believe potions.
Sorry, where's our stash at?
It's next to Farah, in the center of town.
Oh, gotcha. I saw it on the map, I just didn't see it. Excuse me. So now we've finished 2 of the quests?
Yes.
No, we have not. We need the staff still.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, yeah, the quests in Act 2 are a little bit funny, because that second one doesn't complete for a long time, but we've done an important step. The next thing we need to do is we can go to the Far Oasis.
Okay.
And hit the waypoint there.
Okay.
Who do I go to get my person back? My, helper.
Grays, I think you say it. He's at the top of the town. Like, top left corner.
Mm-hmm.
So up from where you are.
Yeah, where I'm at.
Awesome.
Should I hire from him?
I don't know. Possibly.
It's not very helpful.
I don't know, man. I've always just stuck with the rogues because they're cute.
Okay.
Frankly.
Yeah.
I never wanted a dude following me around. I always wanted a girl following me around.
Okay. Understandable.
I'm slightly different from that.
What?
I'm different from that. I think I want a dude.
I mean, that is your prerogative. That would certainly be a very normal decision. Okay, I'm ready to head back out whenever you guys are.
I just have to put a couple things in the stash, and then I'll be A-okay.
Okay.
If I can find the stash. Oh, there it is. You know what? I don't need it. I'm good. Let's go.
All right. Then we need to go back to... let me see. We need to go back to the waypoint for the dry hills.
Where are the waypoints at?
I'm trying to talk and read text at the same time. Up here where I'm at.
Oh, gotcha.
They're near Grease, or Grays.
Okay.
And then Dry Hills is where we need to go. And now we need to look for the Far Oasis. This next bit is going to be very interesting, because the next bit we have to deal with the maggot lair.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which I mentioned in a previous episode, I don't know if you remember.
Vaguely.
It is basically the home of all lightning bugs.
Yep.
Fun.
I think you mentioned that earlier in this episode.
I'm pretty sure I would remember if I had said the word maggot in this episode before now.
You said lightning bug earlier in this episode.
I did mention them. But I did not mention that we were going to be going to the lair of the lightning bugs.
No.
That's one of those things where if you tell people at the start of the journey, they're not going to come with you.
Oof. That's... Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, if you said maggots, I would have been like, no thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go back to Stardew Valley.
I mean, there are...
Raise some chickens.
I would like to point out there are maggots in Stardew Valley as well.
No, there's not.
Yes.
Where?
Where?
Down in the caves. There are maggot things that you can fight, bugs.
Not wrong. They're more like larval insects.
Yeah.
But he's not wrong.
They look like maggots. They're very maggoty.
They're not very dangerous though. They're not like those like weird like mustache birds that attack you in the desert cave.
The butterfly things they hatch into or whatever do a lot of damage.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like those things really hurt.
I haven't gotten that far. I've been playing it again lately on my phone, and I just finished.
You mean you have a phone?
I'm disconnecting from this
Oh
call.
my goodness.
Don't you guys have phones?
Yeah?
That's the joke.
The Diablo
Yeah.
Immortal thing. The Diablo iPhone game.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll probably play because I have no self-respect.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll probably... it depends on the monetization scheme. If I have to buy it, no. If it's free,
Yeah.
then I will probably play it just to see what it's like. But I really don't like playing games on my phone, and my phone's kind of half broken anyway, so...
I have a lot of meetings at work, so phone games are very appreciated.
When it comes to my phone, I'm like a 40-year-old soccer mom, so I only play Words with Friends.
Words with Friends is pretty rad. Oh, you died again. Oh.
Yes. I want my body.
I've made a portal.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is really dangerous because there's all these lightning bugs. There's so many of them.
Oh, you mean death beetles?
Yeah, they go by various names. There's like, multiple different kinds of creatures that share the same model and the same mechanic.
There I am.
That is a name I haven't heard in a long time.
What, Death Beetle?
Yes. I'm just quoting Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Star Wars.
Ah.
You heard of the Star Wars?
It needs to go one higher.
Oh, okay.
Just a little higher.
Sorry about that.
You know Lando Calrissian from Star Wars?
No, what is the Star Wars? Of course, yes.
Okay. Okay, just making sure.
How does that know Star Wars?
The Star Wars?
They
Yeah.
fight wars in the stars.
Yeah, with, what is it, Deep Space Nine and Voyager?
I'm gonna disconnect from this call.
Make it so.
No. See, engage. You like Star Wars, Kendyl?
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I don't go out of my way to watch it all the time, though.
Are you more
Like,
a Star Wars or a Star Trek sort of person?
Star Trek?
What? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I agree
better.
with that. But here is the ultimate question, though. Which series?
Oh, dear. I don't even know.
TNG or bust.
I think TNG... I personally feel that TNG and original series are both good options.
No, original series is so cheesy.
I really like the original series, because that's what I started with.
You said you started with the original?
Yeah, because my dad majorly into Star Trek.
That sounds like some good parenting. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I was making a portal for you because I didn't see you. Okay, all right, so now that we got the waypoint, we can descend into the maggot lair.
Gross.
Now, I'm not going to be very helpful here because I don't have control over my minions and there's tight, narrow corridors.
Okay.
So, Kendyl is kind of going to have to take point, and then, Chris, you're going to have to stand behind her and fire over her shoulder.
Okay.
Also, can you back up? Because I need to get into the back. We can't actually get back into the main room. we can't walk through each other, so we have to go in order. So Kendyl first, and then Chris,
Okay.
and then me. And then, Chris, you'll want to stay close behind her.
I'm going.
You'll probably provide more of the DPS. We need to get to the maggot layer level 3. I can kind of raise some minions up ahead to help sometimes. But for the most part, my minions are going to lag severely behind down here.
Aw, disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like that thing.
What, the beetle?
That's a hard pass.
Yeah.
Those things also lay eggs and give birth to young.
Thanks, Chance.
Amazing. Really love that.
Oh, you'll see plenty of it. And the model and mechanic gets reused by creatures in Act 4 as well, and Act 3. It's like throughout the rest of the game.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see birth. That's what I've always said. It's like,
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes.
Oh, I hate these things.
What were you saying?
Me?
What?
Yeah, video games are...
I just say I don't think a video game's ever accomplished as much as being able to show me birth of bugs. That is the ultimate goal I've always waited for. Oh, also Kendyl, you're poisoned, so FYI, I'm out of mana too, so we're screwed. Oh, right in front of us. It's gross.
Yeah, those are the eggs.
I did not realize there were things in front of us.
Those eggs will hatch if left unmolested.
I don't like that sentence.
Me neither. Ugh.
We hit a dead end. I think we did. Okay.
Yes, and this is also a dead end.
Okay, so go this other way. This way.
Yep.
This way. I don't like that one of the big enemies is just literally a swarm of pixels that attacks you.
Yeah, when I was little, I remember having one game where I was attacked by something that I believe was invisible, or I believed at the time was invisible. I couldn't figure out what was damaging me. I think it might have been one of those swarms, thinking back on it.
Yeah.
But I want to believe that I would have seen the swarm. So I kind of have always wondered if, like, the game bugged out and there was, like, a graphical error, like it wasn't rendering.
Could happen.
It's only ever happened the once.
Okay, download level 2? Okay.
Yeah. But it was when I was still little enough that it really spooked me out.
Aww.
I, like, literally had to put the game down after that and play something else.
Lightning bugs! Like OG Doom.
Yes.
And you got those, the demons that, like, you can't see. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't played that much of it.
Oh.
And I kind of played a modded version at the time, too.
Was it Brutal Doom?
No, I'm not going into what it was.
Was it the Santa one?
The Santa one? There's a Santa Doom?
Yeah, where, like, you murder all his elves. It's like a Christmas...
Oh my god, I have to look into that.
What?
Yeah. It was like a huge deal in, like, 1997.
It's like the it's like the prequel to Viscera Cleanup Detail.
I never played that.
Hi
Kendyl,
there.
can you move back? Because I need to run away.
I'm also running away.
Well, the thing is, you're a warrior. You can fight stuff.
True.
I'm soft and squishy.
It would help if I had, like, health potions.
It's nice to actually be useful for once. Come on, hit
And
it.
I'm trying to get around you, but...
Alright, we should, like, back up.
Okay.
And I want to go over here, and you guys go ahead. Give me a second, too. I need to restock my potions. I'm out of healing.
I do too.
Okay. Yeah, I think the best order is...
What?
My connection has been interrupted.
Mine too. Wonderful.
Great!
Yep, the map is here and everything. Cool.
I should probably be in front. Oh, I am.
Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. I just had the rubber banding thing where I ran ahead and then
You were behind.
got pulled back. Yeah.
Oh dear, I keep on opening portals. Oh, you guys are in a totally different direction. My bad.
Yeah, the way down... We'd already found the way down before. It's over here.
I will wait for y'all.
Thank you.
Also, did our mercenaries die?
Mine didn't, but...
I had to resurrect mine.
Oh, mine is just gone. That's weird. I don't remember dying. Maybe I died technically because of the same.
Maybe she died before and you just didn't notice?
No, but I didn't die, and I don't have.
No, I know, no, but you don't have to die. She could have died on her own.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the case.
And you might not have noticed that she died, and so you might not have had her for a little while.
Good call.
It's a dead end.
At least we killed a dude.
Yeah, we got some loot out of that. We got, like, gems and runes.
I got an L rune, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I saw you pick that up. Kendyl?
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Thank you. We need you to, like, buffer because we will die otherwise.
Well, I just died.
That was the perfect timing. Because we will die.
I've made a portal.
Thanks.
I wonder how many times I've said that now.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I'd love to have my corpse. Cool.
Yeah, at least it as long as you recover your stuff, it doesn't punish you for death in normal difficulty.
Yeah. Well, it took my money, but
So from that perspective, you can die as much as you want.
yes.
And since there's multiples of us, we can easily put down a portal next to someone dies.
Yep.
And we don't have to. It's kind of a non-issue for us, really. Very exciting.
Yeah, your next level is going to be even more exciting. Your next level is going to be 18. And 18 is where a new tier of spells will unlock.
Oh, okay.
So you want to make sure that you're getting the prerequisites for the spells you're going to want.
Okay.
I think in particular there's a good ice one at level 18.
Oh, okay.
Glacial Spike.
And I'm dead again. Woo!
And I've made another portal.
Great.
I need to make sure I'm not running out of these. Okay. I have 6
This
more.
isn't where I wanted to be. Oh dear.
Oh, you went through the wrong portal?
Yeah. And dead again. Cool.
I died as well.
Wow, and you were the one trapping me against the beetles. Like I was being unwittingly your meat shield. And you still died.
That's how good I am at this game.
How much life do you guys have?
110.
Look on your tab. How much vitality?
142.
So how many vitality points is that?
Oh, like that.
Points?
How do I open that?
37. C? It's C.
That's my help menu. Ah, here we go. C is what you were saying?
Yeah,
Wow.
C
Yes.
is in cookie.
My vitality is at 40 right now.
Mine's at 37. Internet connection's been interrupted again.
Poor
Has
thing.
it?
Yep. Are you guys good?
I'm not.
I don't think so. I think I am lagged beyond working. Like, I'm...
And hit the bell?
And ring the bell.
Okay.
I'm in.
It's like playing hot potato or something. Just juggling players in the server list. Did our portals go away?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we did
it's
make some... Yeah?
It's Mr. Greasy here, right, that you talked to?
Yes.
Okay.
He can resurrect your old helper or help you hire a new one.
Alright.
I think every time our connection goes away, we have to rehire our person. Because that's been my experience.
Well, we also both died.
Yeah, that's probably what did it.
I need gold. Fun times.
Do you not have enough gold to resurrect?
No, I'm getting it though. I have it in my stack.
Well, he should automatically take it from your stash if you have it in there.
What?
Do you not have enough gold in either your inventory or your stash?
No, I do not.
Ah.
Kids these days.
No.
Really responsible.
Here, I can...
No, I can sell some stuff.
Okay.
I've got a whole bunch of nice things to sell.
If you do end up needing the extra money, I'm sure Chris and I can give it to you.
Yeah, I got like 18k.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I've got, but I'm pretty sure I've got enough.
Did you go ahead, Chance?
Yes. Do you want a portal?
I'll wait for Kendyl. Oh, okay, never mind. I won't.
I don't know where to sell.
I was getting attacked, so I kind of was throwing down the portal anyway, because it's like, yeah, actually, you know what? I could use some help here. I have no minions, and I'm under attack.
You can't open this door. Oh.
Yeah, this place has always seemed a little buggy to me in terms of like being finicky about where you are when you open doors and stuff.
Get it? Buggy?
It definitely is a little buggy. I mean, lightning
Yeah.
buggy especially.
Electrical bugs are the worst kind of bugs.
Alrighty then.
Can we get a portal? Oh, never mind.
All right, so we're
I should probably click on my body.
We're on the maggot layer level 3 now. So somewhere around here is the mother of all maggots.
Awesome.
And we need to kill that to get to a chest that contains the staff shafts.
Okay.
Which I don't know why there's 3 Horadric staff shafts in a chest deep underground in a maggot layer. Like, I don't know who decided that this was a good place to store them.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, hey, Buggy.
Are you guys moving?
No, I'm stuck. Because I'm stuck behind you.
You're stuck behind me?
Yeah.
I'm stuck behind you. Are we are we lagged or something?
Perpetual stuckness.
Yeah, let me go back through first. Oh, or maybe I
Oh.
won't go back first.
Here.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we were... Oh, and I'm dead. Oh my gosh. This is getting ridiculous.
I'm almost dead. Woo.
Well, there's a portal already up. That's the good news.
Dead.
The weirdest thing is, why is your menu
Does it?
Yeah.
What purpose does that serve for anybody?
I guess you don't die enough to know.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. He's too busy hiding behind his skeletons.
Where is my corpse?
Yeah, I mean, well, so I have 70 points in vitality,
How?
and I have 180 health.
So you should be in front.
Yeah.
Actually, possibly. I'm actually possibly tankier than either of you.
Oh gosh. Is this the mama?
Yep. Here, Chris, come in. Let my minions through.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh, what have we done?
no, we're good. We're good. I just forgot to warn you that it was going to explode in poison.
Dead. Hold on. Not hold on. Do your thing.
That thing?
There's a pair of claws on the ground too, if you need them, Kendyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, next to the Staff of Kings that you should also pick up.
All right, can we leave now?
Yeah.
Where's the Staff of
And then
Kings? Or do I need
you can-
that?
Yeah, get the Staff of Kings, and then you can talk to Cain, and he'll be like, "The Staff of Kings! You found it!"
Great impression. It's right behind your portal. I can't get it. Ugh.
Do you need me to get rid of my portal?
Yeah. I can open up my own.
Do I do anything with the staff?
Just keep the staff in the chest for now. Next time, we will get the headpiece from the Claw Viper Temple,
Okay.
And then we can combine the staff and the headpiece in the cube to make a full Horadric staff.
Cool. Okay.
The Horadric staff acts as a key to unlock the Tomb of Talrasha,
Okay.
which is guarded by possibly the hardest boss in the game.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm sure we'll do great at that. So cool. Are we good for now? Call it?
Yeah, I think just as, whenever we're all cleaned up with stuff to do in town, identify them if you got them and sell them.
Identify him if you got him.
And also be sure to check stores for stuff, like Chris. Be sure to check with Drognan to see if he's got any good staves, because
Drognans.
every time we leave and come back, there's new staves to look at.
What up, Drognan?
Or staves, or whatever.
No, Drognan.
Staff, staves, staves, one of those.
Scepters, stakes.
Oh, yeah. Corpse Explosion is also a good ability. I should pick that one up at some point.
He isn't anything super great. There's some good stuff that's like 125,000 gold, which I will just not buy.
I mean, I've got almost 60,000 if you need it.
No, I'm good. Even the thing he had that was really expensive wasn't even that big of a step up from what I have now. So
Okay.
I am all good.
All right, then. So I guess we'll call it here for for the episode. And then next time, we'll go ahead and get the headpiece for the staff.
Sounds good.
In the meanwhile, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.